Today, I'm going to show you a recipe to supercharge and enhance your leftover rotisserie chicken. Trust me, it's going to make it taste so much better. I got this yesterday, and the moment I opened it, I knew I picked the wrong one. So here I have already prepped the ingredients for you guys. First thing you guys need, garlic, onion, and some ginger. Sugar, salt, soy sauce, Chinese black vinegar, chili powder. Now, when it comes to the chili powder, it doesn't have to be Chinese. It just has to be chili in powdered form. So, I also have some Korean chili powder, and I'm gonna mix them both. Everything I showed you guys here is mandatory. Next comes the optional ingredients if you want to super enhance it. Cumin plus meat is a match made in heaven. Next, star anise, cardamom, and cinnamon peels. Shredding the chicken. We have to shred the chicken first before we do anything. So let's get our bowl and get our hands dirty. Well, not literally, because I'm wearing a glove. Hey guys, I want to apologize ahead of time for all the jump cuts. I'm not trying to be quirky. Trust me, I just talk worse than Walter White Jr. when I'm in front of a camera. Well, in this case, behind a camera, but you know what I mean. Anyways, if you like this type of content, please subscribe. Smash the fuck out of that like button. Thanks. So that's that. I'm so surprised of how much is left over. Like, that's it? That's all the bones? There's so much meat on this bird. I mean, I'm sure I left some bones in there, but there is a decent amount of meat in here. Okay, now let's put in our raw ingredients. So we're gonna put the onion on top here, just like this, and about half of the garlic. Only half. Okay, now let's set this to the side and prepare our chili oil. Actually, scratch that. I basically forgot the main ingredient other than the chicken. You also have to put in the chili powder as well as the Korean chili powder. Okay, now we should be set. Okay, now I just have a small pan of oil and we're gonna heat this up. It's recommended that you use neutral oil, but I actually don't have any neutral oil. I just have some regular olive oil here, which I think should be fine. I know it alters the flavor a bit, but oil is oil. It's not going to be a deal breaker. Oh, I just realized I haven't turned on my frickin' stove. I've been standing here for the past 5 hours. So once you feel some heat emanating from your oil, you can start putting some of the ingredients in. First, I'm going to put the ginger, followed by the garlic. In goes the star anise, cardamom, and cinnamon stick. Twirl it around. Oh, not about that much. Shit, I spilled it. Oh God, my precious oil. Okay, so the trick is basically maintain the heat of your oil. You don't want it to be too hot. If it's too hot, then the garlic will start burning. So you can see how I lifted up my pan, and that's because I know from the sound of the sizzling oil, it's a little bit hot right now. So I have to cool it down a bit. Basically, you want to make sure that the oil is hot, but not scorching hot. If your garlic is beginning to burn, remove it from the heat and let it cool down a bit. Okay, so our oil is ready to be served. We have to carefully move the oil over here to our chicken bowl, and essentially the goal is to pour the hot oil into the strainer into the bowl of chicken. You're gonna hear that nice sizzle. That's what you want. Oh, a couple of the spices got into the bowl, so I'm gonna have to remove it by hand. That's okay, that happens. Now that the oil has been poured into the bowl, It's now time to put in the final ingredients and mix this up. So first we have the cumin. Next, and this is important, the Chinese black vinegar. Followed by some soy sauce. Some sugar as well. And finally, some salt. Now we mix all the ingredients. I think tongs would do a better job here. Here we go. Okay, now let's try a piece and see if it needs more seasoning. Just a little bit more salt and I think we'll be good to go. Okay, now let's give it a taste. Oh, that is amazing. This would also be better when it's colder. After you refrigerate it, it's gonna come out banging. If I had to tweak this recipe one bit, I would definitely add a bit more oil. So when you're making the chili oil here, I would just start with a bit more oil. That would make the chicken even more aromatic. The one I made today is really good and really aromatic, but if it had just a tad bit more oil, it could have been insane. It's still insane now, but it would be even more insane. All right, and that's it. Have a good one.